often self-care is talked about as this thing that happens like outside of work, and what the bubble bath that you take at home or the yoga class that you go to, but what do you actually do in the moment of stress to deal with it, because the day can get overwhelming. And personally, one of the things that I found when I was working as a school counselor was the most helpful thing that I'd learned to do to take care of myself on the job was to learn how to breathe more effectively. So in stressful meetings with parents, I would sit there and I would feel my body getting really tense and really tight, and like, oh, this is really scary. And then I would take a few deep breaths into my belly. And what I noticed was that actually it calmed me down, but what happened is it de-escalated the whole room. And I didn't say anything, I didn't do anything other than just take a few deep breaths. And we could get in, there is science behind like how that works. We have mirror neurons and we naturally attune to the arousal states of people around us. So learning to take these deep breaths, it's important for you, it's important for others, and how you show up in the classroom. So we're just gonna practice a really basic breath called the 3-part breath, if anybody's familiar with that. So again, we'll find that mindful body where you're sitting up nice and tall. And start, again, find some relaxation and notice if there's tension in your body, because you're not gonna get past that tension. So go ahead and shake it out or move or do what you have to do to feel calm and present. And then place one hand on your belly. And if you haven't practiced belly breaths before, this may be difficult. It actually is a specific muscle group that needs to get strengthened. It took me about 6 months to really be able to take a full deep belly breath. But hopefully you can have the experience of breathing in and feeling your belly rise and expand. And as you breathe out, even exaggerating it so you can really feel the difference, your navel will draw back towards your spine and your belly will compress. So as you're breathing in, your belly expands, and as you're breathing out, your belly contracts. Almost like a balloon filling up and then deflating. So don't strain too much to feel it. The goal is not to strain ourselves, but noticing first if you're typically breathing from your chest or from your belly. And if we're spending most of our time breathing from our chest, we're not engaging our diaphragm and we're not engaging the full capacity of our lungs. So our diaphragm really pulls oxygen into our lungs, down into our abdomen, and our lung capacity stretches all the way up to our shoulders and to our backs. So first, just feeling this capacity to breathe into your belly. And for a moment here, connecting with these belly breaths. So as you breathe in, just softly letting your belly expand just to the point of strain and tension, and then exhaling, drawing it back towards your spine. Inhale, belly expands. Exhale, let go of any tension, let your belly collapse. A few more deep breaths like that. Noticing as you breathe, if anything shifts in your experience, your physical experience, your emotional experience, your thoughts. And once you feel solid on the belly breath, see if you can keep that belly breath while also breathing into the center of your chest. So your solar plexus region, just below where your ribs meet. So you're filling up your belly first, and then next you're filling up your chest, almost like a wave. And there's 2 parts right here. So breathing in, belly fills, chest fills. And then on the exhale, you release the chest first and then the belly second. So breathing in, belly fills, chest fills, exhaling, chest exhales, belly exhales. So the last thing to happen on your exhale is your navel contracts. And then the third part is 3-part breath. So belly, breathing into that, breathing into the center of your chest, and then breathing into the top of your chest all the way up to your throat and your shoulders. So it's like one wave that starts at your belly, and you're feeling your lungs fill belly, chest, neck, shoulders, and then you're releasing in the opposite way. So throat releases, chest releases, belly releases. And it's a bit of a difficult breath. If you haven't practiced that, it does take some time to get those muscles to engage. But just for the next 30 seconds, just try this breath. without my voice, just really focusing your attention on the sensation of your breath coming in, filling up your belly, filling up your chest, filling up your lungs, and then your breath going out. Noticing when you become distracted, refocusing on your breath. And on your last couple of rounds, filling your lungs fuller than you think you can. So at the very top, take a little extra sip of air and hold it as long as you can, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, and see if you can just slowly release all the way. And then breathe a little extra out at the bottom. Just one more full breath in all the way to the top. Holding and letting your exhale be longer than your inhale. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes.